I'm Natalie. I'm outdoors. I'm Natalie Outdoors. And I am in the beautiful Mourne Mountains. I am out for a camp. I'm heading up Annalong Valley. And this is the second time I've recorded this intro because the first time I forgot to turn the mics on. So yeah, come with me to Analong Valley on a little solo adventure and a nice little camp. It is getting pretty wild, so my waterproofs are going on. The sides are starting to come in a bit when there's gusts, and I want to be prepared for the worst case scenario here. See the spot I'm hoping to camp at from here, so I'm going to turn my camera on here on my phone and see if I can zoom in far enough. I think it's clear, so it is. Where's my finger? This little light green kind of patch you can see there, that is where I'm going to camp. So that's me. I've just turned down at the edge of the forest here and I'm heading down towards Annalong Valley. I can't see anybody about, so I think we should be fine for a spot. I'm absolutely starving, so I'll see people walking down there though. Maybe there is other people looking for a spot. All I can think about is having my wee tent all set up and getting a cup of tea on. Now I weighed this before I come out. 16 kilograms. 16. Well, just under. Now, for reference, I am 5'1" and I weigh about 8.5 stone. So that's what, about 30% of my body weight, which they say to keep it between 20 and 25% of your body weight, I believe. So I am overweight. I do suffer from a bad back and recently found out I have a bulging disc, so yeah, I could do with maybe going the ultra light direction, because I seem to just be adding weight on and weight on and weight on. Hey little sheep friends, how pretty is the Mourne Mountains? I will keep saying it and saying it and saying it. Sorry guys, coming through. Oh, you give me such a side eye there. See, somebody's been camped here, obviously, and left a mess. Like that one would have been a good sitting still. Why are you burning that one? Anyway, we're going this way. So I need to get across this river. That's a bit fast flowing there. I'm wondering maybe there it's kind of flat, or should I go on up that way? I think I should maybe go on up that way. Maybe not. I'm going to try and cross here. The river is very fast, but I should be able to go across here. From this side. I made it. I have this front bag on with all my electricals, but the thing is, I'm that short, so it dips down in between my legs. And it's so awkward when you're trying to bend or climb up on things. But it's so handy having it on the front, especially the drone. And I feel like it breaks the weight up between the front and the back, which is kind of good. I will check back in when I'm down closer to this river. Somebody's missing a leg. Her wee sheep. Fox has had some lamb. Oh, I know what's up. It's a spine maybe. Let's see if we can find any more. Am I going to come across a head? Oh, there's more bones. Follow a trail of bones. Oh, there's the skull. And its jaw has been ripped right off. There's more bones there. I'm camping in a graveyard. So I've reached the Analong River. How beautiful. So we are going to walk all the way up and round this kind of corner here and get set up. I'm actually going to just power on through and stop recording until I get up there, because it's after 6 and it's only like light until what, 7:30 now. So yeah, I will see you at the camp spot, guys. Great place for a dip. So I can see one of the little spots you can camp at just right there. Whoa. I just got physically attacked by a bush. Oh, rude. We're coming up to one of the little spots that you can camp at up here. There is one on around the corner. Might stick the drone up again and see if we can get a better view, just see if we want to go on up a bit to it. It might be a wee bit more hidden. Leave no trace, people. Seriously, why would you want to ruin such a beautiful place? Why? I don't understand. You come out to these places because the beauty of it and all that there, and then you just come and absolutely trash them. So I think there's another wee spot around this. So I'm going to go on up and see, because I think it might be just a wee bit more secluded. But no, my luck, I'll get around this corner and there's not. The sheep go this way anyway, because there's plenty of sheep. I'm starting to really feel the weight of my backpack now with my sore back. So I'm hoping there's a spot around here. And I'll get the tent up and get a cup of tea on. I'm just going up and up and up here. I don't know if I'm right in the edge here. And these bushes on the left are jagging me. Please be a spot. It's not a spot. Right, I'll go around one more bend. I'm near sure there is another one. So I'll keep going for a wee minute. If not, I'll just track back that way. Roasting. Yes, sir. I think that might have been the good spot, guys. Addition, maybe fire maple table. Gotta love a piece of new equipment. Food. What have we got tonight? A selection of noodles, crisps, coffee, milk powder, biscuits. I've just went for nice and easy tonight. It was such a nice little walk up to here. I've never actually been along this valley. I've watched so many videos, so I kind of knew, where the spot and stuff was. Yeah, I knew where it kind of was, but I think there is a better one that's kind of more secluded on it around the corner, but I walked back on myself and decided just to set up here. In. I have went overkill on the layers and stuff tonight. Like I have my nice Leviathan sleeping bag. I have my down, my merino wool layers. I have my sleeping bag liner. With just, I love my heat. I have my Tricology table here. My cup, my little lantern, which I forgot my candle for. I'm raging. And I got this new fire maple table. It's either dandelion or butterfly table. I can't actually remember, but we're going to set it up here. It's very lightweight. So, comes like this. And then you get your little poles, which you screw together. So I'm actually only going to put one on because I don't need it very high. So I think that will do me. And then but I'm gonna go get some water and filter it and get my noodles on because I am starving. Hopefully there's no dead sheep upstream, but I'm going to use my water filter anyway. Don't need to worry about getting wet feet because I have my Nord socks on. Okay, so my drone has lost signal to my phone. I don't know where it is. My camp is set up there. My noodles are sitting. I took a screenshot of the screen there, and I'm going to have to try and get up here. It's going to get dark soon. Oh my days. Not the drone. I think my DJI Care has run out as well, or it's nearly run out, because I think I'm coming up to a year of having it. That was the last place. It's saying RC not connected to mobile device. Oh my god! Phew! How is it still in the air?
3, 2, 1.
I'm so bad. I recorded a whole video. It must have been about 5 minutes of me talking, and I hadn't hit record, so here I am again. I'm just eating my noodles. I had pure panic with the drone, but the lead had just come out the back of my phone. That was all. There was no need to panic, Natalie. You just needed to put the lead back in. That had never happened to me before, so I thought it lost signal, and oh my god, it's going to be crashed at that location. So I screenshot the screen, so I knew exactly where it was, and thankfully it was above an area where the Mourne wall comes down and stops. So I would have been fine. I would have been able to get it, but I was panicking a wee bit, I'll not lie. But I just needed to plug the wire back in. I'll get used to all this yet. So I'm going to eat my noodles quickly here, and then I'm going to go, and I might be a crazy bee and dip myself in one of these rock pools. My little camp up there. I'm taking a walk down to these rock pools here. I might go and dip myself in, but they're looking quite ferocious there. That's how you say that word. Ferocious. I don't know about getting in there or where I would get in. Oh, I can't get my bit on with no sock. That was so refreshing. I'm so ready now for a nice wee, oh my god, go in. A nice wee cup of tea and a biscuit. The camp was so cool. That milk, the powdered milk, is actually not that bad at all. I was about to twist the tea instead of the foam. Pretty good. So good to get back up from the rock pools and put on like warm base layers and my nice cozy jacket. I have hand warmers in each pocket. I love my heat. Like that's my bra. Currently drying in the porch area. I have a feeling I'm going to be sleeping on the actual ground tonight because my Alpca mat, it just keeps deflating. Now, the last couple of camps, I had to pump it up maybe once in the night. The last camp, maybe twice in the night. Since I've got here, that's been pumped up 3 times. It goes down within about half an hour. I was on to Alpca, but they want me to send the whole mat back before they send out another one, which means then I would be matless for a couple of weeks and therefore won't be able to go out. But I don't know, I kind of give up with mats. If anyone has any recommendations, because they all just seem to do the same thing after a couple of weeks. Like, mat wasn't cheap. Yeah, basically going to be sleeping on the ground tonight. It's quite mild tonight. That mat is 7.2 R value, So even though I'm on the ground, there's going to be a bit of insulation there. It's just a shame because it's an expensive item to have to replace. So yeah. Do you know what? I am a fan of the milk powder. I didn't think I would be at all. It's actually quite nice. It tastes quite creamy. Mine's like a full fat one. I don't know if you can get different ones, but it's actually quite nice. Right, on to my little rice pudding. You can eat these hot or cold. They're actually gorgeous. That good, I'm going to scrape off every bit from the lid. They're so good. So if you watched my last video, you might realise that I actually got an Action 5 in the end. After complaining of no room on my phone, no action and no microphones, I now have mics, I have an Action 5 and I have a phone with memory. So it was a lot easier to edit my last video. Still not the greatest, but we'll get there. I find it fun making them. And it gives you something to do, for instance, I have no signal whatsoever, like zilch, not even a bar. You ain't contacting anybody and nobody is contacting you. Recording's fun. Some people might think it's cringe that's not into this kind of stuff, but I know I wanted to wildcam for so long before I actually done it. And I watched videos constantly, still do. I watch every single week all of the fellas from here. I don't know any women from here that does it and posts on YouTube. I would watch all the guys that do it every week, and I have done for years before I started actually camping. So maybe someone might find some sort of interest in them, or maybe it might help them to have the confidence to go out and do it. I learned so much from YouTube videos. It's dark. I'll give you a little view of camp in the dark. So pretty. I love this time of night where you can still you can still sort of see. This is my favorite time. My Nalgene bottle is heated up and I'm gonna pee and then I'm gonna get cozy in my little bed, guys. That's me, all cozy in my little bed. I downloaded Naked Gun. If you know, you know. Friggin' awesome. So I'm just watching that and then I'm gonna go to sleep. So yeah, see you all in the morning. Bye. So I fell asleep pretty early and I've woke needing to pee already. But listen to the rain. The wind is starting to pick up and I have a guideline that I know is not pegged in at the back of the tent. It's horrible out there, guys. Horrible. So it is now 3 a.m. I've accepted the fact I'm getting no sleep. When the gusts of wind come, oh my days, we're about to take off. I have two guidelines. I have realised I thought it was only one, it's actually two from I stuck the camera out. So I have that side and that side. That end and that end is not guide out. To be honest, I'm more worried about that river over there swelling than I am the wind. So I've been out in a lot worse than this, a lot worse. in the Mournes and on peaks and a lot worse. But it's just that the water near me, it always scares me when there's like water involved. We'll be grand. I'm actually going to try and maybe get a bit of sleep. It's not daylight until what, 8 o'clock now? So we have another few hours to go. Hopefully we don't need to abandon ship. I couldn't see it because, as I say, I've been out in a lot worse. It's just the water. It's like the sheer force of it. Like I can just hear that river roaring out there. I don't even know if the mics pick it up, but she is strong. It is getting pretty wild, so my waterproofs are going on and I want to be prepared for the worst case scenario here. Okay, so I've packed up like what I can. I'm in full waterproofs and I'm just preparing for worst case scenario. Leaving the tin is worst case scenario for me, but I'm prepared. I have full waterproofs on. I have checked the river, it's not near my tin, and yeah, I'm going to close my eyes, see if I can manage a wee hour or two maybe, and I think we'll be grand. Yes, we're all prepared, should anything go wrong, but I don't think it will. It always sounds a lot worse than it actually is, and if you've all followed like all the steps and prepared, then you're going to be grand. Like I have my phone charged, torch is on charge, boots are sitting loosened, ready to pull on, and I've jumped back in my sleeping bag just to keep warm. So yeah, I will update you in the morning on the situation. Good morning. I am so tired. It is 9:05. I've snoozed my alarm. I think once I get into my waterproofs, and I knew he was ready. There's a guy at the tent if I needed to, that was me. And I slept like a baby. And I've struggled to get up. Oh, coffee time. trace left. Going to remove these couple of bits. That has been left by someone else. Somebody's shortbread biscuits. I can't clean up the fire, but I'll take what I can. Right, so look at the river this morning. So there's a path up here. That's the top of Lamagan. So there's a path up there that takes you round that way to Devil's Coach Road and Cove Cave. So I'm going to, instead of going down that way and then up, I'm going to cut across and hopefully join the path up there. So this is my path out of here. I've walked up and down the river and I think it's more treacherous at those other parts, so I'm going to have to go through this. When you have no choice but to just walk through. Oh, Jesus. Right, we're halfway there. Do you know what? It's quite refreshing on my feet, I have to say. Nearly there. We made it. Woo. That's me on the main path back home.